So class 9 students, today we are going to start with the syllabus discussion, and then we will study with few topics which is given for the lesson plan. So what are all for your first term class 9 student? It is given here. We are going to have in unit 1 life and its diversity. In life and its diversity you have basic properties of life, biology in the study of pattern and the processes of the life and diversity. Then you have classification, that is the taxonomy and classification of both the plant and the animal kingdom. Next we come to the unit 2. Unit 2, what all the parts are there? You have biochemicals and their molecules and the behavior, okay. Then you have inorganic and organic compounds, macromolecules, micromolecules. In the cell you have to study all the cell organelle. Even you have to study about the cell of the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell, okay. Plant and the animal cell you all have to study. Next we have the tissue. So in the tissue you have to study about the tissue of the plant as well as the animal tissue. After completing, so this much you have for your first term syllabus. Now we are going to start with the topic of today, that is the basic unit of life, okay. That is the basic properties of life. And one thing you all should know, if we call the father of biology, Aristotle is called the father of biology. If I say life, what is life? Can you all tell me what is life? Life, if we say our organism is having a life, you all say plant is having a life, animals are having a life, even the microscopic virus, protozoa, virus, coronavirus, we all are worried about this virus. We are saying the virus have life. How? There are three important parts you all should remember. The first is, any living organism having life should show growth. They will grow in size. Second, they will show the process of reproduction. And third, they will show the evolutionary changes. So these are all the three important things you all should remember. And evolutionary changes does not occur in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. It takes millions of years to go through such evolutionary changes. Okay class, now we are going to study about the basic properties of life. So what is the first basic properties of life? Every living thing in the universe have a what? Have a definite shape and a size, right? Next, what is the important point? Movement and locomotion. Naturally, to acquire food, the animals have to move. So for their prey, the animals have to move. Movement. What is the movement? Animals, can they show only movement? No. Animals can show both movement and the locomotion. Suppose my hand, I am doing what? I am moving my hand. Is this a locomotion? No. So movement of the hand, as I am moving my hand, you all can see the movement of my hand. So plants, they have the property show the movement. Plants does not locomote. So what type of movement they show? They show the movement towards the water, towards the sunlight, okay. But lower groups of plant like like Chlamydomonas, Euglena, they show the properties of locomotion. How? Because they have the flagella present. That is why they show the property of locomotion. Next is the part that we are going to study about the metabolism. What do you mean by metabolism? The process of intake of food and the breakdown of the food to liberate what? Energy. So when the food is broken down to liberate the energy, so this whole process, it is called what? Metabolism. You are digesting that food to liberate what? To liberate the energy. So can I not call when something is broken down, then we are calling it as what? Catabolic process. If something is added on, constructive process is going on, then we'll call it as anabolic process. But when some destruction is taking place, we are calling it as catabolic process. Okay class. So metabolism is one of the important characteristics of the life. Just go through the points which I have taught you. In the next class we'll start with the nutrition, secretion and other parts of the properties of the life. Thank you class.